Chapter 330, favorite to win, just dropped. I'm not even gonna waste any time, we're just gonna get straight into it.
It's time for round 3 of the U20 World Cup's Group A. It's almost time for the kickoff between Japan and France.
And we see the lineups. In France, they have a lineup with Hugo, Charles, Loki, and then everyone else. I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. They got Renoir as the goalie, which, you know, I've been playing that Expedition 33. I'm just saying, like, I know that name. Am I cultured? Am I part of the... Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. And then we got our two favorite commentators, Atsuto Teruriasa and Harutaru Natsuki. Natsuki-san, what kind of team is U20 France?
To put it simply, they're the favorite to win. Their national team is the reigning World Cup champion, and the U20 team led by Loki are called the Golden Generation, who will secure France's future for the next 10 years.
I see. And challenging that mighty team is Japan. BLUELOCK's members have caused an absolute sensation, and they dominated Nigeria 4-0 in round 1. Finally, Yoichi Isagi is becoming a symbol of this generation. We see the fans going crazy for BLUELOCK. They have a fucking flag of Isagi. That does not look like Isagi. I don't know what Greek god they think he is. That is not him.
Right now, the soccer team with the most attention is BLUELOCK Japan, the neo-egoist team. And today, they're sporting their fresh white alternate uniforms as they collide with the world's rulers.
And okay, I see the white fit Isagi. I'm kind of liking it. I'm glad that Kinesho is diversifying the wardrobe somewhat. I would have preferred a whole different uniform entirely, but you know, I'll take the alternate colors. I like this look. Seeing in the anime especially, that's gonna be clean. And then we got Loki here. We meet again, Egotist. And you know, Isagi, he's on that nonchalant shit. He don't give a fuck. Yeah, sup, Wonderkin. And we got Charles and Bachira.
Huh? Shido-chan isn't starting today either? Yep, he's on the bench. Really? Guess we're gonna wipe the floor with ya.
And Bachira, he's not liking that one bit. He's talking about some irk. What the fuck does that mean, Bachira? Well, what does that actually mean? But this dynamic right here, you know, everyone was expecting that Shido and Charles duo to come back again. But I'm kind of liking this little Bachira and Charles rivalry that we got going on here. We never really saw them interact, so, you know, I'm feeling this a little bit. But speaking of old dynamics, we got Rin here. Keep running your mouth, contrarian. Get ready for a broken nose.
Same to you, bestie.
And Charles, he never gives a fuck, bro. They were old teammates. He knows how this works. He knows that Rin is all talk, because, you know, Daddy Isagi. Okay, let me not say too much. But speaking of Isagi, we cut back to him thinking, whoever wins will get as close as possible to the finals. Convert this pressure into defiance. And we see Loki fucking flying for some reason. What the fuck is he doing? There's no reason for him to be doing all this, man. Ref, we have a fucking superhero on the field. Can you do something about this?
The match between the highly anticipated teams in the Group League, Japan vs. France, kicks off.
And we go into a double spread showing pretty much every player on the France team in their own little portrait, as Hugo, the center midfielder, gets the ball.
Okay, ready.
And everyone is schmovin'. Huh? The hell? They're all sprinting in enemy territory.
Nice.
And Hugo, he goes on the move too, past Isagi instantly, and his hand reaches out. And past Rin, he just treated Isagi and Rin like they were nothing. He tripled past me and Rin. Damn. Don't let him pass. And Hiyori, with all due respect, bro, if your performance is anything like the last game, you are not doing shit against this.
Right. I know that. But
there are too many danger spots to protect. It is utterly impossible. And we get a double spread of Hugo launching the ball.
Beep, beep, beep. Focus.
And No. I thought I already had enough of these retards talking like this double speak shit, man. Why, when we first had fucking Corona doing this, now I gotta deal with the fucking Hugo doing this? Why can't you just talk like a normal person, man? You're out here talking about some beep 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 focus. Like, yo, lock in. Lock the fucking Hugo. Please. I don't want to have to be saying all this double line shit for you too. Please, man. This cannot be happening to me right now. It's like Kinesho personally saw how much I hated this shit, and he's like, you know what, we're gonna write another character that does this exact same stupid ass gimmick. I'm hoping that was like a one-time thing. This cannot be how he talks, man. He's passing right up the field, and the ball is going towards Loki, but everyone knows that. We got Nico, Aiku, and Ryu pulling up. It's for you, right, Wonderkin? Anyone else is just bait.
It's clear as day. Won't let you steal through.
But Loki, he's smiling.
Too bad. Come on, contrarian-san. Sneaking in.
And Aiku, I could have sworn I saw you wear that exact same shock face the last game. What? Loki rushed in to lure our attention while he crossed behind. That pinpoint pass turned into a nasty, unexpected gremlin shot. and we see Charles take a shot as my beautiful friend Hiryo shows up behind him for some reason. That teamwork is unreal. Their very first attack transcended our thinking and Blue Lock's entire system. Rin staring, Gagamar reaches for the ball, but inevitably, France gets their first goal of the match. This is France, the favorite to win.
Nice shot. Gotcha.
And Hugo being nonchalant as hell. Yep. It's destiny. And that is chapter 330, favorite to win. And god damn, what do we got to talk about first? We got to talk about how Charles got the first goal. Out of all people, Charles getting the first goal, I'm not going to hold you. I didn't expect that. Because, you know, in the U20 match, we were caught by surprise with Itoshi getting the first goal instead of Sendo or any of the other U20 members. And I feel like this was kind of set up to be the same deal because, like, Hugo is a generational midfielder. So if it wasn't him, it'd really just only be Loki that could also get the goal. But it seemed like Loki and Hugo were the popular options. So to see Charles, who's known for like his cross passes, get the goal, just really goes to show how many options France truly has and how fucked Blue Lock is. And I find it really funny that Blue Lock went into this match with the exact same lineup that they had last game, thinking that shit would work again in here. Like, this is not the Nigerian team, buddy. This is France. They bossed up. And going back to Hugo being a midfielder, if Hugo really is better than Sai, then we're probably going to see some Hugo goals in this match. And yes, I say goals as in more than one, because I do expect this match to be an absolute beating for Blue Lock, with them probably not getting a single goal and France getting many upon many. So I could totally see Loki, Hugo, and Charles scoring multiple goals. But, you know, we'll just see exactly how that unfolds. And speaking of the lineup, I'm really surprised that Shido didn't start, because, you know, that just seemed like a very obvious thing to do. Not just for, you know, making things a bit more even, but also narratively, it would have made sense. I still do think Shido is going to show up at some point in this match, just because of how much narrative significance his character would have to a match like this. But I could also totally see Kunigami or Barou pulling up as well, because Blue Lock really is going to need all the firepower they could get against a team like this. And I could see Blue Lock maybe scoring a goal or even two, but yeah, I just have a feeling this is not going to be a good match for Blue Lock Japan. We had all this talk about Isagi making Ego's dream come true and him turning that pressure into motivation, but yeah, I just have a feeling that this is not going to be a good match for anyone, and it really makes me curious what exactly it's going to mean for all this commentary we've been getting these past few chapters, if it's going to change how Isagi views these certain concepts that they've been talking about, or if it's going to evolve his perspective in a more healthy way, sort of like the PXG match did, because god, that was just so fucking peak. And Loki, because man, I feel like Loki is about to say some really out-of-pocket shit this match. I've said it before, Loki has been the one to always say out-of-pocket shit to Isagi and the rest of Blue Lock. Like, I know there are the jokes of like slur Sagi and shit, but in reality, it is Loki who says all the crazy shit, and I could totally see him saying some really out-of-pocket stuff here. In fact, I'm kind of hoping he does, because that's kind of like a core part of his character at this point. It's just gonna be really funny to see him get his lick back on Isagi, because make no mistake, as kind as Loki seems, this is most definitely a personal match for him. He takes everything that Isagi said to him very personally, and I can see him being a very bitter person. I actually just kind of want to see that side of him poke out in this match if possible. But until then, right? Yeah, we're really not seeing Nagi, Kira, or that fucking Shindo dude for like 30 chapters, man. Let's lock in. And that's probably all I got for today's video. Remember, if you enjoyed it, to like, comment, subscribe, because it would mean the world to me, especially since most of you don't. And until the next video, I'll see ya. Peace.